See. All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour, we're going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through probably a couple short stories. This is a class for advanced readers. The stories can be found in the classroom materials section. Okay, if you cannot find them, I'll be placing them in the chat box as well. The first one we're going to go over is entitled Relay. Okay, so go ahead and grab that one, or you can grab it from the chat boxes here. All right, so let's see who we have in class so far. I already said hello to Daniel. We also have Andre. How you doing, Andre?
Hi
there.
well.
Good, good. Nice to see you again.
A little bit sleeping, but it's okay.
Okay, why are you so sleepy? Is it just morning time there?
Yes, it is 7 a.m.
Okay, gotcha. Well, good to have you here. How about Amparo? Hi there, Amparo. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm okay, thank you.
Good. All right, and how about Amaudi? Hi there, Amaudi. How are you?
I'm a fine, teacher. Thank you for asking. And you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Welcome.
That's great.
All right, you guys. Go ahead and open up the first story here. Okay, and we're going to start off with Daniel. Okay. All right, Daniel. Please read. Go ahead and read the first two paragraphs, please.
Okay. If you find yourself driving north up Interstate 5, somewhere near the border between Oregon and Washington, you will cross an old green bridge. If it is on the third weekend in July, you should keep going north until you get to the 19th Street exit. You can take it if you want, or keep going and eventually get to Seattle if that interests you more. But if it really is the third weekend in July, I would try very hard to convince you to take the exit and head west. Now, if it happens to be nearly 2:30 in the morning, I have followed direct directions and continued west. You should see a light on the horizon that resembles the glow of outdoor stadium lights. It is okay if you do, because that means you have found the West Clark County Relay for life. I am walking around the track that encircles the high school football field, and I'm one of the few people who watched you drive by. Last year I may have missed you, but this year at 2:30 in the morning.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look here. First up, we have the word encircles. So that first C, instead of saying enzer, it's an unvoiced S. Encircles. Try that.
Encircles.
There you go. Next up is the word relay. Instead of rely, it's relay.
Relay.
There you go. Good. Next up is... Okay. All right. So this is the glow of outdoor stadium lights. Okay. The glow of outdoor stadium lights. Try that.
The glow of outdoor stadium lights.
There you go. Good. Next is this number here, 99th Street exit. 99th Street exit.
Okay. 99th Street exit.
That's it. Very good. Okay. Next up, we have the word cross. Okay, give me a good unvoiced S instead of cross. Cross.
Cross.
Okay, good. And last one here. Here you said between. Okay, give me a good T sound. Between. Between.
Between.
Great. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good. Let's go to Andre.
I'm ready.
All right, Andre, let me have you read the next two paragraphs, please.
Okay. At 2:30 in the morning, I was ready to stop walking, go to my truck, lean the seat back and sleep until it was time to get up and begin the slow, painful process of tearing the campsite down. My legs hurt from walking all day, and I had failed in my attempts at avoiding blisters through the judicious use of tape and thick socks. 2:30 in the morning was not a bad time of the day to give it up for another year. I had supported my relay from life team by walking most of the day. Unfortunately, I did not keep track of my laps by taking a bit from the track site campsite that gave birds for each lap walk. Nor did I keep track of the miles by using the pedometers that the RLF planning committee gave out for free to those who wanted them.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, let's go to a TH sound first. We have the word those. Okay, instead of those, okay, make sure your tongue is between your teeth. Those. Try that.
Those.
Good. Now,
Those.
once you get to the S, okay, the tongue comes back in. Z, those.
Those. Those.
There you go. That's it. That's it. One more time. Those.
Those.
Good, good. Just like that. Okay. Next up, we have lapped, walk. Okay, so we're going to go to that. Now we have beads, so long E sound, beads. Okay, and then lapped and walked. Okay, so that gave beads for each lap walked. Try that.
That gave beats for each lap walk.
Oh, okay, good. Now the T on the end of walked was good. Okay, but you added a T at the end of lap. So instead of lapped, it's lap. Okay, and we want to say that. Give me a good TH there instead of zet. That gave beads for each lap walked. One more time.
That gave beats for each lap walk.
Okay. All right. Better, better. Good. Let's go to this word here. Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Give me a li at the end instead of unfortunately. Li.
Unfortunately.
There you go. Good, good. Next up is the word avoiding. And avoiding. Okay, right here. Give me a good V sound here. Avoiding.
Avoiding.
Okay, very nice. Next is the word hurt. Okay, now this word, the UR is an ER sound. Hurt. Try that.
Hurt.
Good, good. Okay. Next is the word tearing. Tearing. Very nice. Okay. And we have, let's see here. Okay. I skipped over this one. Instead of filed, this is failed.
Failed.
Okay. Good. And our last one. Okay. So this is lean the seat back. Lean the seat back. Watch that TH on the.
Lean the seat back.
All right. Good. Nice job. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Chad.
No problem. Next up, we have Amparo. Okay, Amparo, please read from I was a free spirit. Okay, finish this paragraph. Read this next one, and I'll have you do about half. half of this one here for relay. So first aid for the relay, please.
Okay. I was a free spirit on the track, caring not for accumulated laps or miles, only that I was walking like I had for the last 17 years in support of the American Cancer Society and their annual fundraising event. I was walking because it made me feel as if I were contributing something by going around that track, that I was doing something good for a good reason. But at 2:30 in the morning, I was ready to pack it in. And then she ran by me. She could not have been more than 16. In the stadium lights, her hair seemed to glow as she ran. She was dressed in running shorts and a track shirt with the initials of a local high school across her abdomen. 16 years old. I helped organize our first Relay for Life team 17 years before. I had been with the local fire department back then, and we set up our campsite and provided first aid for the relay.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word then. Give me a good TH here. So back then.
Back then.
One more time. Back then.
Back then.
Okay, very good. This word here, instead of relay, this is relay. Long A sound. Relay.
Relay.
Okay, very good. Next we have abdomen. So instead of abdomen, ab with a B. Abdomen.
Abdomen.
Very good. Very good. Next is okay. This is contributing. Okay, so stress right here on the tri. Contributing.
Contributing.
Okay, one more time. Contributing.
Contributing.
All right, very good. And the last one here is and their. Okay, so and their annual fundraising event. So we're working on the TH on there instead of and their and their annual fundraising event.
On their annual fundraising event.
Okay, all right, nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to Amaury. All
Yes,
right,
teacher.
Amaury. Yep. Please read from every year. Okay, finish here. Read down through ignore anything, and let's have you read to here where it says truck was hard to resist, please.
Okay. Every year I walked for my team until my feet were blocks of blister pain inside my shoes. I walked late into the night and managed to survive with little or no sleep. As I walked this night, I did the math. When first I walked in the relay for life, that young lady who just ran by me was a year away from being born. I tried to ignore her. I pulled my iPod out of my pocket, threaded the wire to my earphones through the front of my sweater, pushed the earphones into my ears and turned my music on. With classic rock playing in my head, I could ignore anything except her. While I had been setting up my iPod, she had reserved direction and was running at me. She ran by me and smiled. Again I did the math. I am easily old enough to be her father. I am mathematically old enough to be her grandfather. At that moment I felt very old. The pain in my legs and feet amplified and again the desire to walk off the track and go to sleep in my truck was hard to resist.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to right here. The pain in my legs and feet amplified. Try that.
The pain in my legs and feet amplified.
Okay, good, good. This word here is mathematically. Mathematically.
Mathematically. Mathematically. Mathematically.
Okay. Now the E in between the TH and the M, we do not need to say. So it's mathematically. Mathematically.
Math, math. Oh my gosh. Can you repeat it, teacher?
Sure, sure. Mathematically.
Mathematically. Mathematically.
Okay, all right. Closer, closer. All right, so yeah, the only thing here, you do not need to say that. So you're saying mathematically. So instead of matha, it's mathematically.
Mathematically. Mathematically.
There you go. That's it. Okay, very
Thank
good.
you.
Let's go to the word through. So, okay, right here. Okay, this word is pronounced through. Try that.
Through. Through.
Good, good. Nice job. Next up is pocket. Make sure to pronounce that ET at the end. Pocket.
Pocket.
Okay, good, good. Next up is the word lady. Okay,
Lady.
right here. Yeah, good. Pronounce that E sound at the end. One more time. So this is
Lady.
young lady.
Young lady.
All right, good. Next is I did the math. So right here, I did the math.
I did the math.
Okay, good. This word here, instead of sleep, it's sleep. Try that. Sleep.
Sleep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. Next one is feet here. So let's see. Okay, so here you said fite. Okay, so we're going to go from I walked. Okay, so I walked for my team until my feet were blocked. So we're looking at walked instead of walkte and fite. It's walked and feet. Okay, try that, please.
Okay. I walked for my team until my feet were blocks.
Good, good. All right, awesome job. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you, teacher.
All right, no problem. Great. Let's go to, let's see, Jeju.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi there. How are you?
Hi.
Yes.
Good. How are you?
Hi. I'm doing well. And what's your name? Your name is Jay?
Call me Julie.
Julie. Okay. Hi, Julie.
Yes.
How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Julie,
you.
where are you from?
I'm from Korea.
From Korea. Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous. And are you living in Korea currently, or are you living someplace else?
I just got in United States.
Okay. Where are you living at in the U.S.?
California.
Okay, California. What part of California?
Do you know the city of Proton?
What's that?
It's like it's nearby Anaheim.
Anaheim. Oh, so over by Disneyland.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Well, have fun. Have fun. Go to Disneyland.
Thank you.
All
Yeah,
right.
we are.
Well, okay. Let's have you do some reading here. Okay. Please continue from. But I continued. Okay. Finish this paragraph and read this next one down to with my own hand, please.
Okay. But I continued walking with the music of the 70s and some early 80s in my head. And even though I was alone with my music, all around me were the other relayers, all walking through the artificial light cast over the truck by the stadium light. Some walked alone, as I did, and others walked in pairs and most groups of 3 or 4. The pace was slower, more deliberate. The emotion of the luminary ceremony and the quiet of early morning turned our thoughts inward, and the walk became a kind of meditation, a walking wish, hope, prayer for what we were trying to accomplish. I saw her on the other side of the track, still running, her hair still bouncing with each stride. I watched her progress around the track until she was just about to pass me again. On her way by, she stretched out her hand. Instinctively, I met it with my own hand.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word stretched. Instead of stretched, this is stretched with the T sound at the end.
Stretch.
All right, very good. Next up, we have the word, watched her. Okay, so instead of watched, okay, so watched her. Try that.
Watched her.
There you go. Good, good. Next, we have the word thoughts. Right here, instead of thoughts, it's an ah sound. Thoughts.
Thought.
Okay, now pronounce an S at the very end. Thoughts.
Thought.
Okay, good, good. Next up is the word deliberate. Okay, so here at the very end, even though we have an ATE, there are some words in English that end with an ATE, and that ATE is pronounced like a short I and a T. This is one of those words. Okay, so instead of deliberate, okay, which would be the it would be more of a verb, saying to deliberate, which would mean to think over things. Deliberate, okay, is more of doing something intentionally. Okay, it's a different word. So this is deliberate. Try that.
Deliberate.
One more time. Deliberate.
Deliberate.
All right, good, good. Next is the word stadium. Okay, instead of stadium, it's stadium.
Stadium.
Okay, good. Here, this word instead of track, it's track. Track.
Track.
There you go. Good. And your last one is the word early. Instead of ali, curve your tongue up for that R. Early.
Early.
Okay, one more time.
Early.
There you go. Early.
Early.
Okay, very nice. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
All right. Right, very good. And welcome to class, Adriana. How are you?
I'm very good, Chad. And you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. Adriana, let's have you read from That Was Neat. Finish this paragraph, read this next one, and read down to, let's see, exuberant high fives, please.
Okay. That was neat. Suddenly the pain did not matter as much. She just gave me a high five and a big smile. Now I was motivated. I walked nearly a quarter of the way around the track by the time she ran completely around it and was coming at me again. And now she was giving everyone high fives. After 2 more times around, I saw her leaving the track and going through campsites, giving high fives to those who were resting or waiting their turn to walk for their team. Still tired, still sore, I realized that I was looking forward to having this young lady run by me, smile, and slap my hand with hers. Everyone around me on the track watched her. I could not hear what they said. My iPod was still plugged into my ears, but they were all smiling. Everyone changed course slightly in their path around the track to ensure that that they were accessible to her and her exuberant hi-fis.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Okay, let's go to the word plugged right here. This is an sound instead of an ah. Okay, so instead of plugged, it's plugged.
Plug.
There you go. Good. Next up is the word iPod. iPod. Try that.
iPad.
Good. One more time. iPod.
iPad. iPad.
There you go. Okay. Next is the word young lady. Okay, so give me a good Y sound. Instead of young lady, it's young lady.
Young lady.
One more time. Young lady.
Young lady.
Good.
Young lady.
Okay, next is okay, right here. I walked nearly a quarter. I walked nearly a quarter.
I walked nearly a quarter. A quarter?
Good. Yeah, quarter.
Quarter.
Yeah, much better with that T ending, the T ending on walked. Okay, that was much clearer than before. Okay. Good, and your last one, I believe, is suddenly. Yeah. Okay, so here you had said soddenly. Instead of sodden, it's suddenly.
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 One more time. Suddenly.
Suddenly. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that was good. Let's try it one more time. Suddenly.
Suddenly.
There you go. Good. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, Chan.
No problem. All right, let's go back up to the top here to Daniel.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel, please read from "They tracked her progress." Okay, finish this paragraph. This one here, and let's have you come down to beneath the stadium lights, please.
Okay. They tracked her progress until the moment came when she ran by them and extended her hand. We all leaned towards her as we met her hand with ours. We all wanted to get closer. We all wanted to share her her vitality, her energy. At 2:45 in the morning, finally, I could not disguise my age and the sorry state of my legs and feet. Despite the fact that the young lady continued to run, I felt it. There is a background noise.
It was time to allow someone.
Okay. What I was. Despite the fact that the young lady continued to run, I felt it was time to allow someone else to take my place and be energized and motivated by her. As I stumbled through the parking area behind our campsite, I looked back at the track at the stadium bleachers where they set up the luminary message, Hope, which was changed to Cure during the luminary ceremony. Cure still glowed, but it was harder to see beneath the stadium lights.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to this word here, message.
Message.
There you go. Yeah, with the ij sound there at the end. It's a short I instead of message. Okay, message. Okay. Next up is campsite. Right up above that. This is a long I sound. Campsite. There you go. That's it. Good. Next up is the word, okay, the sorry state. Right here. So instead of the sorry estate, give me a good S sound on state. The sorry state.
The sorry state.
Good. One more time. The sorry state.
The sorry state.
Okay, good. This word here is pronounced disguise. Okay, this U we are not going to pronounce. So it's disguise.
Disguise.
Okay, so the first S, okay, instead of being disguise, it's dis. Okay, unvoiced S. Disguise.
Disguise.
Disguise. Good. All right, next word here is the word youth. Youth. Give me a good Y sound there.
Youth.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Next up is the word closer. Whoops. Right here, give me an unvoiced S. Close. Closer.
Closer.
Okay, instead of closer, it's close. Closer.
Closer.
Almost. Close. Closer.
Closer.
There you go. That's the S. Okay, very good. And let's see. Last one here is leaned. Okay, long E instead of lend. It's leaned.
Leaned.
Okay, very good. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's continue here. Next up is Andre. All right, Andre, let me have you read from In My Truck. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to, let's see, read down to here, around your track, please.
Okay. In my truck, I leaned the seat back and stared out the window at the small section of the night sky above the bleachers, above the curb. There were a few stars out, bright enough to be seen through the glare of the stadium lights, and there was one green light that cut across the dark slice of sky. One of the short weekend of July, if you happen to be flying into Portland International Airport on the red eye, and you flying past that takes you just west of the airport, you probably cannot see the dark oval beneath you that in Vancouver Lake. In fact, everything beneath you is darkness, littered with tiny points of streetlights and maybe some parking lot lights. When you look a little further east, you will see the brilliant hole punched into the dark landscape by the stadium lights around our track.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word around, right here. Instead of around, around. Yeah, one more time. Ow, around.
Around.
Okay, very good. And next up is the word punched. Okay, ed ending instead of punched. Okay, it's punched.
Punched.
All right, very good. Next is the word littered, right here. Ed ending instead of littered, littered.
Littered.
Good, good. Next is Vancouver. Give me good V's here. Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Good, good, good. Your first V was nice. Okay, pronounce that second V just a little bit stronger. Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Okay, all right, good. Next is, let's see. Okay, instead of Juan the third. Okay, this is on the third.
On the third. Yeah.
Okay, give me a good TH here. On the third.
On the third.
Okay, good, good. All right, let's try out. There was one bright light. Try that.
There was one bright light.
Okay, much better with the TH. Okay, and okay, and okay, to be seen through the glare of the stadium lights. Try that. So we've got through as well as to the words. Okay, so focus on those. To be seen through the glare of the stadium lights.
To be seen through the glare of the stadium lights.
Awesome, much better. Okay, great job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, let's go to Amparo.
Yep.
All right, Amparo, please read from If You Look. Finish this paragraph and, go ahead. Let's have you just finish up the story here. Okay, go ahead and read that.
If you look hard enough, you may see the tiny figures of the people walking around the track, but I doubt it. At your altitude and distance, I think it's likely you only see the stadium light. It will grab your attention for a moment while you think what what is going on down there at this time of night. Then you will look away without having seen the white truck parked of behind the campsite of the east side of the track. You turn away from that tiny window, looking forward to landing and getting home. What you do, what you do not know is that I have watched you traverse the western sky as I lay back in the seat of my white truck. I am not thinking about you that much, though. I'm thinking about the magic found at events like this. Magic that can draw the attention of complete strangers as they travel through the darkness. Magic that takes the shape of a word written in with paper bags and tea candles. Magic that keeps me walking even when I have every reason to stop. And the magic that is embodied in an energetic 16-year-old. I hope she comes back next year.
Okay, very good job. Very good job. Okay, so only a couple of words here. Okay, the first one is bags instead of bogs. Okay, we're going to say with paper bags. With paper bags.
With paper bags.
There you go. Good. And your last one is traverse. Stress on the end. Traverse.
Traverse.
All right, very good. Okay, nice job. All right,
you.
you guys. Good. Let's go to our next story. This is Miracle in a Storm. Okay, the stress is in the the story. The story is in the Google chat box as well as the Verbling chat box. Don't laugh at me, Adriana. I was still thinking of the word traverse, and I said stress. Oh, that was great. Okay. Okay, so Miracle in a Storm. All right, Amine, how are you?
Hello, you hear me?
Hi, welcome to class. Good to have you here.
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine. How about you? Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Let's have you continue here on this story. Please
Okay.
read from This is a True Story, and I'll have you read down to here where it says weak and shaky legs, please.
Okay. This is a true story. It occurred on December 22, 190, 1994, and I consider it a moment of divine intervention. Some might say that it was just luck. I say it was a miracle. Our son Adam was 4 years old at the, the time, a special needs child with multiple physical and intellectual handicaps and challenges. He had already experienced numerous major surgeries, a battery of office and a fair share of medical scares. A visit to a doctor usually resulted in another concern which would require more physical tests and possibly more surgery surgeries. He already had a VIP no he, he already had a VP shunt implanted in his skull multiple A surgeries on both ears and braces to support his weak and shaky legs.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word braces here instead of brasses. This is braces.
Braces.
Mm-hmm. Very good. This word here instead of a surgery. This is eye. Your eyeballs, what you see with. These are your eyes. Okay, that is eye
Yes.
surgeries.
Yes.
Okay, good. Next up is the word require. Right here, require.
Require.
Okay, good. Next is the word therapies. Okay, give me a good th there at the very beginning. Therapies.
Therapies.
Very good. Next up is experienced. Ed ending. That T is a D sound. Experienced.
Experienced it.
Okay, one more time. Experienced.
Experienced it.
Okay. All right, very good. Next is the word child. Instead of chilled, it's child. Child.
Child. Yes, child.
Okay, good. Next is Adam. Right here, instead of Adam, it's Adam.
Adam.
Very nice. Next is the word intervention. Right here, intervention.
Intervention.
Okay, one more time. Intervention.
Intervention.
All right, good. Here, instead of consider, consider.
Consider.
All right, good. And here we have 1994. 1994, the year.
1994 year.
Okay. Just 1994. One more time. 1994.
1994.
All right. And our last one is occurred. Ed ending. Occurred.
Occurred.
All right. Very good. Okay. Thank you, Amine. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Next is, let's see, Amaudi. All right. Amaudi, please read from even at this age. Okay. Finish this paragraph. And read this next one down to where the mass appeared, please.
Okay, teacher. Even at this age, he could barely walk, did not develop the capacity of speech, and had a muscular low tone condition. In 2 days, on Christmas Eve, he would be 5 years old. The story starts earlier in the month, with the weather colder than usual on Long Island, New York, with snow flurries swirling in the air. The morning of December 14th started out as usual, with my wife and me preparing Adam for school. However, on this day, Adam woke up with a high fever. We were concerned that he may have developed pneumonia, and decided to take him to the local hospital as a precaution. Precaution. Okay. A decision was made to have X-rays taken of his chest and abdomen. When the X-rays came back, it showed an unusually large mass in the abdomen. The doctor felt this was an anomalous sign and decided that a CAT scan should be taken in the area of the abdomen where the mass appeared.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word abdomen right here. Oops.
Abdomen,
Abdomen. One more time.
abdomen, abdomen, abdomen,
Okay, good. This word here is pronounced ominous. Ominous. Try that.
ominous, ominous,
Okay, one more time. Ominous. So pronounce that I instead of ominous. Okay, ominous. Ominous.
ominous, ominous,
Okay,
ominous,
so you're skipping right over the I. You're saying omnis. Omnis. Okay, you do need to pronounce the I sound. Ominous. Ominous.
ominous,
Okay,
ominous,
slow it down. Slow it down. So it's omi. Ominous.
omen, ominous,
There you go. Good. One more time.
ominous,
Ominous.
ominous.
There you go. Good. That's what it is. Okay. So make sure you're pronouncing that second vowel. Okay.
Thank you.
Next up is the word precaution. Right here. Precaution.
Percussion, percussion,
Okay. Good. This strange word with the P at the beginning is pneumonia. Okay. The P is silent.
pneumonia,
Pneumonia.
pneumonia,
Okay. Good. Next is the word fever. Here, instead of fever, it's fever.
fever,
All right, very good. Next up is the word island. Right up here, the S is silent.
island,
Island.
island,
Good. Next we have the word colder. Right here, instead of calder, it's colder.
colder,
Okay, one more time. Colder.
colder, colder,
There you go. Okay, good. Next is muscular right here. Instead of muscular, it's muscular.
muscular, muscular,
All right, very good. And we have the word barely. Right here, barely, please.
barely.
All right, good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
No problem. All right, next up is Julie.
Yes.
All right, Julie, please read this next paragraph from besides down to being called in, please.
Okay. Besides a CAT scan, an ultrasound was also performed, and both confirmed the suspected diagnosis. Adam's left kidney has become enlarged and was pushing against many of his other internal organs, including his lungs. This was causing the high fever, and they recommended that we take him to a specialist at the university hospital as soon as possible. We decided to take Adam that same day to the emergency room at Stony Brook Hospital in Stony Brook. This was the same hospital that had performed his shunt surgery years before. As we expected, this would be a very long day as we waited to be seen. The weather was taking its toll on unsuspecting drivers as the emergency room filled with accident victims. We would wait 7 hours before being called in.
Okay, very nice. All right, let's go to the word would. We would wait.
We would wait.
Okay, one more time. We would wait.
We would wait. Would.
Okay. All right, good. Let's go to the word emergency room. Give me a good R here. Emergency room.
Emergency room.
That's it. Excellent. Okay, next up is the word weather. Okay, right here. Give me a good TH in the middle there. Weather.
Weather.
All right, very nice. Next is the word, let's see, causing.
Causing.
Yeah, give me 1 second here. Where'd you go, causing? You're hiding from me. Here it is, right there. Okay, so instead of causing, okay, with an ow sound, it's only an ah, causing.
Causing.
Okay, very good. Next is the word internal. Okay, give me a good ER sound. Internal.
Internal.
Okay, one more time. Internal. Okay, now with that AL at the very end, you're pronouncing an R, saying internal. Okay.
Internal.
The L, you reach up and touch the top of your mouth with your tongue. Internal. There you go. Okay, better. Okay, so one more time. Internal. Okay. We're getting better. That L is in the right place. We need to work on that vowel. But the vowel sound is tricky. Okay? So good work though. Good work. Okay? All right. Last one here. This is the SH sound for you. Push. Pushing. Good, good. All right. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Adriana.
Yes.
Okay, Adriana, let's have you read. I'm going to give you the hardest one for laughing at me. From here. So from the specialist down to increased. Increase right here, please. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So the specialist reviewed the CAT scan, ultrasound, and X-rays. He confirmed that Adam's left kidney had become enlarged and was beginning to push against other organs. He said the condition is known as a multicystic kidney, requiring the kidney to be removed. His right kidney was fine. The decision was made to remove the left kidney within 10 days, and a date for surgery was set for December 23rd, allowing a week for all other preliminary tests to be performed. The morning of December 22nd started out with very dark clouds and a bitter chill in the air. The weather forecasters had predicted a few inches of snow, but as the day wore on, the accumulation increased.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. All right, let's go to the word bitter. Okay, a bitter chill in the air. Give me a short I sound instead of beater. Bitter.
Bitter. Oh my God.
Bitter. Bitter chill.
Bitter. No, bitter.
Almost. Bitter.
Bitter.
Okay. All right. So when we take a look at the short I sound, okay, you want to see where you're placing your tongue. Okay. So when we say an E, okay, the tip of my tongue is not touching my teeth. Okay, and my tongue is arched up. E. Okay, my tongue is pointing down though. E. So it comes up and it does that. Okay, E. Okay. Now when I pronounce an I, okay, my tongue is sort of going to rest right here on the top of my teeth. I. Okay. So and my tongue is going to loosen up just a little bit and come down a touch. Okay. So when we say the word, it's bitter.
B. B. Oh my gosh.
That's it. No, you're there. You're there. B. Now for that T, that double T, now you're just going to release it and go I-der. Okay, so hit the top of the mouth and then come down. Bitter.
No, I'm sorry, I can't.
Bitter.
Bitter.
Almost. You're almost there. Okay, one last time. Bitter.
Bitter.
Okay, you want to touch your tongue right here on the top of your teeth, just lightly, very lightly. Bitter.
Bitter.
That's close. That's close. So take off the B then, okay, and just say itter.
Oh my gosh.
No, just take the B. Remove the B completely from it. Itter.
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 Good. There you go. One more time. Itter.
Itter.
Good. One last time. Itter.
Itter.
Good. So that's the short I sound. Okay, just remember the tongue. Okay, it's going to be right about there. Okay, you want it nice and loose. When you're pronouncing an E, okay, you can feel the difference because your tongue raises up and points down. Okay, so it would be good for you to practice minimal pairs, looking at words like it and eat. Okay, it and eat, and pronouncing those differences.
I know.
It, eat. Okay, and really it's it, and then the tongue curves up. Eat. It, eat. Okay, and working on those differences. Okay, but that's okay. You'll get there. You'll get there. A lot of people struggle with the short I sound. Okay, it'll take a little bit. Just remember, read through them slowly. Practice the form, and then you can speed it up. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. Okay, you guys, I am out of time. Thank you for coming in. It was great having you all here. I will see you tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Thanks a lot.